President Donald Trump canceled 94 million pounds of food aid in the spring. And I gotta be honest with you, whenever I see a number like 94 million, I have a hard time picturing how much that is because the number just feels so big, right? So for us visual learners, our journalists here at ProPublica have made it so that you can visualize each truck here as a representation of a food delivery that never made it to feed hungry Americans. More than 4,300 deliveries were canceled between May and September across all 50 states, Puerto Rico, and Washington, D.C. And food banks told us that the true loss is likely greater because not all of this year's deliveries had been scheduled. Records from the U.S. Department of Agriculture indicate that food banks were expecting more than 27 million pounds of chicken, 2 million gallons of milk, 10 million pounds of dried fruit, and 67 million eggs among the items that never arrived. To give you a sense of how much that is, lighting up 67 million eggs would cover about 2,600 miles, which is about the distance to drive from Washington, D.C. to LA. One of the food banks hit hard is the Food Bank of Central Louisiana. The nonprofit gets more than half of its food from the federal government and receives very little state support. The Trump administration canceled orders for the Louisiana Food Bank totaling over $400,000. And staff told ProPublica that the nonprofit used to distribute 25-pound packages of food, but that over the summer, some packages shrank to about half of that. The administration's cuts to this food assistance program have totaled $500 million. And this summer, Trump also signed into law the largest cut to food stamps in the program's history. All of these cuts come at a time when food insecurity is higher than at any time since the Great Recession. To read more, go to ProPublica.org or click on the link in bio.